And we're back with another episode of A Sampler Pod. Today we're going to talk about what happened at Monday Night Raw. The Monday Night Raw right before the last Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania. We have
the
JJ
Monday
over
Night
there.
Raw before the last Monday Night Raw.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Got stuck there. It's all right. It's all right. But anyways, as always, it's JJ Zavi. Just remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, sign up for our Patreon and all that good stuff. I know we don't have a lot of stuff yet, but hey, we're going to get a bunch of nice stuff for you, especially next week. So it should be fun week. So how you doing, brother? How you doing?
I'm tired, bro. I just want to go to sleep.
I know you always want to go to sleep, bro. Good God. But anyways,
bro, it's like, it's the baby that won't let me, man. Like every single night, bro. Every single night, and like I wake up last night I woke up 5 times. 5 times. 5 times.
5 times.
5 times.
5 times. Booker T.
5 times, bro. Yeah.
All right, cool. Nah, I'm good. Just ate, so I'm ready to go. Hope I don't fall asleep though after eating, but that's fine. Anyways, so Monday Night Raw, in my opinion, was a pretty good Raw. It was a very good Raw. The only thing that hurts it is that it's 3 hours long. Honestly, if you would have condensed everything that happened into 2 hours, it would have been a damn good show. But anyways,
we have through a lot of it. Well, I except the good stuff. The good stuff was like the promos was mainly the things.
No, the promos.
I
mean, we're before WrestleMania, so don't expect any 4-star,
crazy
5-star
matches.
Classics or anything like that, especially by the main event guys, because you don't want them to get hurt. That'd be stupid, right? And Triple H ain't stupid, so that's good. But at least I will say,
you sure about that?
No, but at least I will say that they're finally giving us what we wanted a couple of weeks ago, which was give it a little bit more structure, trying to find out where all these storylines are going and why they're happening. So at least they're getting a little bit better. They're giving us a little bit more, which is a good thing. Last minute, but hey, it's still better than what happened a couple of years ago, especially like 2019, which was terrible. But anyways, we had Cody come out, cutting a promo with his music in Chicago, doing his whole thing, and then the first thing he does, as always, bro. Sorry to interrupt, but so Chicago, what do you want to talk about tonight? I'm like, that phrase is terrible. Like, it's so bad.
His promo was boring as fuck. I was like, what are you even saying now? It just kind of, he just goes in circles about the same thing over and over again. It's like, bro, like, stop. Like, just stop.
He doesn't, because he almost talks like a heel, but he doesn't want to be a heel. That's basically what he's doing.
And then he always does the same face.
Yeah. His acting is not very good. The Rock should take him to Hollywood for like a good year.
Please, God.
Don't be on TV.
I don't want to see him on movies.
No. Just to give him, just so you can get him like an acting coach or something. His expressions are terrible, but
you got to be positive.
No. But after Cody's doing his whole diatribe, talking about what he's gonna do against Roman Reigns, against The Rock, blah blah blah. The Rock's music hits.
The Rock,
bro.
The Rock says, The Rock.
That changed the atmosphere of that place. I wasn't expecting him to be
like the pop that he got was like
bigger than Cody's.
biggest pop. I think even compared to CM Punk, I think The Rock's was.
Well, I mean, remember they knew that CM Punk was going to be there. They didn't know The Rock was going to be there, no matter what. Still The Rock, so no matter what. But I think it was great, and The Rock just going to the ring and whispering in his ear and leaving, bro. And then he did more than Cody did in his whole damn promo by just doing that alone.
Fox, yeah.
That's how you know how good this guy is.
The Rock was cooking.
Oh yeah,
with no pots or pans.
You didn't need him.
Yeah, he didn't need him. He does the same thing, bro. He be smacking the shit out of his arm, man. I'll just be like, bro, why you gotta hit so hard? Like calm down.
I don't think he can help it. I don't think he can help it. Well, at least he didn't do like Pat. Like with the whole, no, I ain't going to do it. I'm going to get canceled for that. That's fine. But the way Pat did it, awesome.
All right, you're making it uncomfortable now, buddy. All right, I should definitely get out of this camera angle right now.
Exactly. The other thing that was funny about Cody's promo, going a little bit back, he's like, yeah, because I talk like this, I walk like this, and I dress like this, and it's like,
what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Like I was trying to figure out, like, and
your point is,
what's your point? You still suck. Simple as that.
Come on, man. The kids like him.
Hey,
Tell
man,
about the kids, man.
Yeah, the kids like John Cena, and I was never a fan of John Cena's. And I think Cody's worse than John Cena because at least
kids.
Hey, at least John Cena can cut a good promo. That's a fact. You know it. But then also his face after The Rock left, the face, like that sad face that Cody makes, that I have no idea if it's supposed to be sadness, he's worried, he's constipated, he has diarrhea. I have no idea what's wrong with him. It's like he looks
Cody
like
was like super scared.
Like trying to do like,
he said what he said about my mama.
Granted, I'd probably be scared too, like a 6'4", 285-pound jacked Samoan.
The first word, the only word that I read from his lips, pause, was that's. That's it. That's.
Who from The Rock?
From The Rock. After that, it was just like, I don't even know what the hell he said.
Well, supposedly, I mean, there's rumors that he may have said, I'm going to make you bleed. Which could be the case. Just fine. Or he probably didn't say anything. He probably just left. Can you imagine? And Cody was just like, what the hell just happened here?
All he heard was that.
Exactly. So, but I think it was great. I think that was needed to bring the people up, because I think the whole Cody thing, Cody, whatever, but The Rock being there added an extra sense of urgency, an extra sense of terror to a certain extent, because he looks scary as hell. In my opinion, The Rock looks like, I don't know if you've ever seen those old school arcade games where like Final Fight and stuff like that, where you just have this massive jacked up bad guy type deal.
The final boss?
Yeah, the final boss. Kind of, where it's like, you're like, yeah, that's incómodo.
It's in every video game, bro. Like the final boss is in every video game.
Yeah, but specifically in like those 80s and 90s arcade games, because they were just cartoons. Like now they make them more realistic. This is more like cartoonish. You're like, that's what it looks like, a damn cartoon almost. But anyways,
like
after
Bowser.
Yeah, basically. But after that whole section, we had Ricochet defeating JD McDonough, which honestly was a pretty good, was a really good match in terms of in-ring execution. JD McDonough is really good in the ring. Ricochet's finally getting some shine. Now, the part that I did enjoy, that I think it's like the second or third week in a row that Pat has said it, is that Ricochet, that he's mentioned like Ricochet and Puma. So he's mentioning Puma a lot. Like it's like the second or third. He's like, oh yeah, he has reflexes like a Puma, or he jumped like a Puma, or something like that. So you think they're gonna bring back Prince Puma or something?
I doubt it.
I wouldn't be opposed to it though.
No,
make him a heel and turn him into Prince Puma or something, huh?
He's too small. Like,
well, Rey Mysterio.
It will be all right. So Prince Puma and then Andrade joins him.
Then they join LWO.
And then you have two neighbors that don't know how to cut a promo.
Well, one that can't and one that doesn't know how to.
Just make him join. What's his name? Oh my God, Santos Escobar. Yeah,
could be, but anyways, good match. Next, so this is where it started ramping up even more. CM Punk cutting a promo on Drew McIntyre, which I think was fantastic. One, they kind of blurred that line of real, of kind of shoot and a kayfabe promo. which to me that makes it better. Even the part where CM Punk's like, "Oh, I don't need to put somebody else's name, some another man's name on my shirt to be able to sell it." And I was like, "Ooh, nice, that was good."
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah,
Drew
and then
McIntyre
the whole thing
was on fire too. Like,
Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, honestly, if you're gonna ask me who did a better job, I would say Drew McIntyre, because I wasn't expecting Drew McIntyre to be able to hang. It's really hard. Yeah, it's kind of like, we know CM Punk's always been great on the mic, but Drew can cut a very passionate promo, but he's never been known to be like that guy that could just talk for 45 minutes and you're entertained by it. But hey, he was able to answer right back. That whole part of the Chosen One, that was amazing. When he said, "Oh yeah, because I've always been the Chosen One," and Punk's like, "Chosen by who? Who chose you to be? Do you have the balls to say who?" I was like, bro,
say it.
I could just imagine Triple H. I could just imagine Triple H.
Say it.
What is CM Punk doing? Damn it, CM Punk. Why does he have to do that every time? Tony Khan calls him, I told you he'd do it. I told you he'd do it. I told you he'd do it. Tony. Stop, Tony.
Just say it.
No, but that was good. They were throwing jabs back and forth. Also, the part that CM Punk said, "Oh yeah, my arm doesn't work, but my mouth still does." I was like, pause. And then at least he came back
pause.
saying, "Well, but at least he came and said, okay, yeah, AJ Lee can say something about that, and we're not on Netflix yet. Whatever." He made a joke out of it. That was good. He also,
and you know what he means by that, right?
What are you eating?
It's a cough drop. But you know what he meant by that, right?
Yeah.
That he eats what?
Wait, but I thought he said he was a vegetarian. But anyways, yikes. Anyways, so also the part where Drew said, "Oh, for you being a straight edge guy,
is vegetarian.
It's vegan."
That's vegan.
but Drew McIntyre also, damn it,
He lost his train of thought.
I did, because when he said that for you being a guy that's not that doesn't drink or doesn't do drugs, you're in rehab all the time. Like, all right, nice. Like, it was just like jab after jab. Like, they were just.
I was like, oh, he's always hurt. He's soft.
And then on a couple of things I did like about it too, kind of rewinding a little tiny bit, was when Drew's music hit. He's like, "Stop that stupid music." Finally, somebody that does that. Why does everybody always let somebody else interrupt them? They should say something about it, right? It's like, it's natural. It's a human response. Do it, right? So that was good. Also, what else did he?
Seth Rollins.
Oh, and then when Seth Rollins' music came out, you could tell he visibly hated that. Like, he was like, it hit him in his heart. He was like, "Oh God, why this guy again?" Like, he probably didn't want to deal with him. Or what if Triple H is like, "Seth, go out there. They're getting out of hand. They're going into business for themselves. Just go out there, do something." Okay. But Seth honestly did pretty decent.
He's gonna turn heel. He's gonna turn heel.
He will. But and then
I predicted it.
And then CM Punk saying that Seth magically grew a few inches with his boots or using high heels or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, that was funny. And then when they stood face to face, it's like, yep, he does. He does.
Yeah.
Seth
like
Rollins was not that tall.
Nah.
Seth Rollins was not that tall.
It's because of the fucking stilettos that he'd be wearing now.
Yeah. Who was actually taller? Was it Roman or was it Dean? Because I know Dean's pretty tall.
No, I think Dean and
maybe
Roman
they're like the same, right?
Same.
I think.
Yeah. Seth has always been the shortest.
Yeah, like not even close. But anyways, so I mean, honestly, to me, I love this, It does add an extra layer. It makes it a lot more entertaining to watch. It's a product that an adult could sit down and actually enjoy. It's not some kind of crappy, Fisher Price promo, count by numbers promo. It just looked like they just let them loose. They're like, okay, here are your bullet points, go. And that's how you make magic in a promo.
Hey, Roman is the tallest, by the way. Sorry, I was just.
Oh, Roman's
yeah, 6'3".
How tall?
6'3", and the other two are 6'1".
Oh, damn! So Dean Ambrose 6'1"?
Yeah, everybody else was wearing stilettos next to Roman, so then they could look about the same.
Well, I think also I may have a little bit of recency bias to a certain extent because John Moxley looks like a giant over there in AEW, though.
That is true. Yeah, that is true.
So when you're fighting these smaller guys, well, hey, makes sense. But anyways, next section. We had let's see. Okay, the Judgment Day. They interrupted DIY and New Day match. Thank you for doing
Who cares?
I actually like that.
The pre-show.
Yeah, basically. But then Gunther says Sammy doesn't believe that he can beat him. And then now we have Chad Gable as basically his trainer, I guess, or his motivational speaker or something.
For Sammy?
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't forget about the one thing that happened right after that DIY match. That what? After it got interrupted, that it went to commercials and all that stuff. Whenever it brought back, R-Truth, The Miz, and everybody was talking with them and all that stuff. But in the background, if you really saw really in the far, behind R-Truth was Drew McIntyre talking to Paul Heyman the whole time. So
why do you think that is?
Because Drew is gonna ask for the bloodline help.
You think?
I think so.
I don't know. Or I don't know. That's gonna be weird. Or unless Paul was just like, "Hey, bro, after the match, get the hell out. Don't worry about what's gonna happen. Just get away. Because if not, you're gonna get those hands too. So
you're gonna win. You're gonna win the title, and you won the title, and then it's gonna be a short celebration. And get the fuck out. So
exactly. Get out of my ring.
But I think Seth is gonna betray Cody.
Yeah.
I think that's how Roman is gonna win.
Yeah. Well, especially with I don't know if necessarily Roman, but I know at least in night one in that tag team match, I think that's probably what's gonna happen. And even Seth has been like with that. When he was talking to Jay, he's like, "Oh yeah, go Jay," all this stuff, and then all of a sudden
he turned his face. Yeah, it's just like
he was all smiles, and all of a sudden he was like, So I don't know, something's weird there with Seth.
I mean, I will be mad as hell too, talking to Jay Uso, looking like an idiot out there, bro. Like, come on, man.
You know what?
Like I like the guy. I like Jay Uso, but it's like, bro, come on, man. Like, stop.
You know what?
Stop with this.
Jay should have cut Cody's promo. Because I walk like this, I dress like this, I get a haircut like this.
It would have been better, and it probably would have sounded much better if Jay Uso would have said it. But like,
this would have been fun.
Like, bro, whenever he was like, "Oh yeah," and then we're gonna have main event Jay Uso later on, and then they're like, he's walking down the ramp or whatever from like the parking lot, and then he's just going hard to whatever music that he hears because he doesn't even have headphones on, bro. He's just like.
Exactly. He's just like random. He hears voices in his head. They talk to him.
My man looking like the dude from what was his name? From the meme with the he would go like
the tree. Tree comes out behind the tree.
No, I know who you're talking about. No, but I'm talking about somebody else. Some dude that he will put his seasoning in his hands and then he will go like this. Just so that he can season the food. He was huge, bro. He was like your size. And then he lost a lot of weight and became a boxer.
Who is that?
I can't remember his name. Filipino Poppy, I think it is, actually. Yeah, I think so.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But, it's like Salt Bae.
That was nasty.
With the crusty salt going down his forearm. You know,
and people overpaying for his steaks.
Facts.
But anyway, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for them because hey, They want to do the thing, right? But they got the thing, and now wasted their. They had to do a second mortgage on their home so they could pay.
This is an $80 T-bone steak. What?
I wish it was $80. They're like way more than that.
Like 120? I don't know.
Oh, there was like some that were like, I don't know how much, because then he would put gold foil around him, which gold foil, by the way, is not that expensive anyways. But
why the fuck
he would do
do
that. Just
Bro,
for the same
I'll
reason
go to
people
Chipotle
would.
right now and be like, let me get the oh man, I forgot the name. My favorite chicken, and I forgot the name. I'm a fraud. Oh, chicken al pastor. There we go. So good.
Yeah, well,
Double
the thing is,
chicken.
like, look, listen, I don't
Double
mind paying for a good
meat
steak.
pause. Yo, get back to wrestling.
You were the one fantasizing about
Double meat pause.
meat lovers pizza. That's your favorite. But anyways,
Oh yes.
extra large. But anyways, I don't mind paying for a good steak. I actually enjoy good steak. But if I'm gonna pay for it, it better be a damn good steak, not trash.
Awesome.
But the next thing is we had Rhea Ripley cutting a promo against Becky, which they're finally getting some kind of real face to face, because this build had nothing. There was no real build in this match. Honestly, I would have rather had had Nia against Rhea Ripley any day, more than this. But no, I guess they're trying to give Rhea some credibility. We know that Rhea's gonna win. Like you were telling me that Becky almost looked like a heel. I don't necessarily think she looked like a heel. It was more like a mama bear type deal, because she talked about her daughter. So
Who gives a shit, bro? Like,
well, it's a promo.
it sounds messed up because I'm a dad. You know what I mean? But it's like, really,
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. No, but
as a wrestler, you don't need to bring that shit up, like, bro. Like keep that shit.
Yeah, Rhea
keep that
brought
shit
it up.
Like,
that's the thing, that Rhea brought it up. So then Becky had to respond.
you could have just responded with anything else besides that.
Well, but at least she responded, and then you can understand why. That even Rhea looked uncomfortable. Rhea almost started to cry. She's like, "Oh shit, I probably shouldn't have said that. I was stupid." but anyways, and then
Shayna Baszler's in the corner, just waiting.
She's like, she's still waiting. It's like, not today. But then
I saw the video
cool
too.
thing-
Whenever Nia hit her with the that
show
was
was
funny.
awesome.
Yeah,
But
Go ahead.
then we had but then when Becky punched Dominic, like legit punch him. So, like, this guy can't catch a break. But it's fine. It's all in good fun, I guess. Then moving on to the next match, we had Bronson Reed defeating Sami Zayn in a very mid match. It was just to move forward, like Sami can't win a match, which now they're taking it to a whole nother level. Like, one thing is him suffering and not being a superhero. But come on, man, like, stop it. Like, now he's losing all credibility whatsoever. But he's losing all credibility.
That he lost to Bronson Reed. Like, Bronson Reed's a big ass dude, bro.
But why would he fight Bronson Reed to begin with?
That is true. Why is he fighting a big mini man?
Yeah. Leave that to other big meaty men.
Yeah.
Not him, but anyways, and obviously then we had Chad Gable talk with him again and all that stuff. Well, whatever. He's like,
So
there.
Sammy's losing at Mania because Chad Gable's gonna get involved.
Chad's he's gonna turn heel. You know what? I wouldn't be opposed to that. I would
He was
not
a
be
heel
opposed.
before.
Yeah, but he'd have to be. But he's always been kind of a funny-ish heel. He has to be just like a badass heel.
Thank you.
Shoosh. Yeah, no thank you, just shoosh. But we had Jey Uso defeating the official
Jobber.
new Dolph Ziggler, the jobber to the stars, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Jobber 2.0.
Bro, he's Dolph Ziggler. He's the new Dolph Ziggler, literally. That's all he does. Get to the main event and job out. How many, like, him and Solo, they're neck and neck right now.
And
They're
then they
really
give
close.
And then they give him the promo that sounds like an anime. And all
But that's
that
better
shit.
than what he used to do.
It is better, but however, you're gonna have that, and then he's still gonna lose, bro. It's like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah,
give the man a
'cause
break.
Ooh, Cody Rhodes. And then he's like, doing that whole thing. And I mean, like, nightmare. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, all right. Cool.
Subtitles.
Yeah, it seems like when you're playing like Shenmue or something like that. Like,
Goes to Tsushima.
yeah.
Shout out to my PlayStation users out there. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. But I really, like I said, obviously this match had no consequence. It was just to give Jay something to do so he could get out of the ring.
And then still ran, and then still hit him with that slow ass spear.
Oh yeah, they have to protect that damn spear.
The slow ass spear that he ran into two sides to hit him with the spear, and still was looking like he was running at the same speed.
Question: who spears worst? Is it Edge's or Jay's?
I'm gonna give it to Jay only because his is so slow. Edge, at least he tries to put speed and force into it. And then on top of that, Edge is not a spear. Edge is
They call it a
gore or whatever.
No, gore is from that gore is
Rhino.
Rhino, yeah. That was a spear.
That was like, bro. That man looked
break
like
you in
a
half.
walking fridge.
Like the only worst one would have been Goldberg's. Because Goldberg is stronger, and he doesn't know how to control his movements either.
I was about to say Goldberg. He would hit hard, bro. Like the
No,
man would try to
like,
break you in half.
I know. Like that's why I said like one of the worst ones in terms of like taking it.
Yeah, Braun Breakers is up there. Braun Breakers hits hard.
It's pretty good, but it's good. It's good. I gotta give him that.
Romans is hits hard, but it's more of a like an action scene. I feel.
Yeah,
like more drama to it.
And that's one of the things I will criticize of Roman. I think he should have modified his moveset just a little bit for this character, because sometimes you do that. You'll change your moveset based on your character, and he kind of kept the same moveset. But anyways,
like he added the guillotine, but then now he hasn't used
the
it.
Guillotine is great. I love that. I love that move because it's a real move. It's something that you can literally hurt someone.
He needs to start winning matches with that, bro, because he was winning matches with it and then it stopped. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, remember the people that he's beat as of late, they don't want to kill him, I guess, and kind of take all prestige. Because remember, that's a move that'll basically embarrass the hell out of you. So, but anyways, so we had then after that match, that's when the real action happened. We had Cody
Monday Night Raw that I was asleep for.
We had your boy Cody Rhodes leaving the stadium, and guess what? Guess who shows up?
Leaving the stadium, he was whooping Jimmy and Solo's ass.
Well, but he was about to leave, and that's why they caught him. Then it was
oh, is that what it was? I didn't even notice that.
That was
part.
supposed to be, I guess, or whatever, or at least backstage right after the match. I was telling a story. But
My bad.
It doesn't matter. but anyways,
He got his ass whooped.
So they were backstage. Jimmy comes up to him, and then he's starting to whoop Cody's ass. But Cody, obviously, Homelander, doing his thing. Then
Solo came up behind him, turned around,
Nothing.
and then just swung on him, and that was it.
Yeah, but then after that, Cody's like, oh yeah, like he's got him. Which realistically, we know that wouldn't happen. That's fine. Yeah. And then who shows up? JJ, tell me who shows up.
The final boss. The Rock.
Bro,
he just started going to town.
I think what he probably told him is, your buns are mine tonight. That's what he probably told him.
He said, I'm going to beat the piss out of you.
That's a fact. And then he's just going at him. And then the rain. The rain added a whole nother element. To me, it looked really cool. That gets a great visual. But also, he's this big dude just beating the crap out of Cody. And then, yeah, I'm almost pushing him over that that ledge or whatever it is. That looked really brutal. He's throwing him against the buses, and then he's just cutting promo, like just laying into him. Mama Rhodes.
Some people were like, "Oh my God, they're just hiding everything at plain sight or whatever." Stone Cold and John Cena being a mania. What? Charlotte is gonna be there.
Charlotte's gonna help Cody.
Charlotte is freaking rehabbing right now, bro. Like Stone Cold and John Cena. No, like what are we doing now? We're just trying to make up anything from something stupid. Oh my God, the microwave was white. He probably likes pepperoni hot pockets.
He might like pepperoni hot pockets, or it may just be that the Undertaker's gonna be there too. It's random.
Paul Bearer.
Yeah,
it's just gonna come off from the grave, bro.
Stop it. I know. I was gonna start. No, leave it. Oh my God, the blood is red. Hulk Hogan, yellow and red. He's gonna come back.
Oh my God, the Great Moolah or whatever her name
was. She's dead too.
Hey, anybody coming back just to save Cody and still took him out.
Exactly. But Ghostbusters or something. But anyways, you have. But anyways, I honestly love this segment. Cody got the piss beat out of him. The Rock looked scary as hell. He looked like a final boss. Like he looked like that guy.
It's hard to tell. Like, it's kind of hard to predict like what's gonna happen, but I think Roman is still gonna win. Like, what's his name said on Twitter? Like, bro, they're too close to this Hulk Hogan record. Like, you're just right there, bro. Like, there's not gonna be another chance that you're gonna get just to break this. So might as well do it.
Plus, they're making too much money with Roman.
Facts. And the storyline is not even about Roman and Cody, bro. Like, realistically, it's like you said, it's about The Rock and Cody.
Yeah. And that's fine, because then The Rock, Roman doesn't have to do that much. Now, on that same topic, do you think it would have been better if Roman would have been the one whooping Cody's ass? Or if Roman should have at least been there?
No.
Why not?
Because the mob boss always keeps his hands clean.
Okay, that's fine. But then he could have been there.
No.
Just to look and just kind of like he's the guy behind it.
Because he doesn't need to be there. Like, you know what I mean? He doesn't need to be there. Especially, what would have been the point if he's just going to be watching?
Just for that. So that in that case, The Rock can give him some kind of like, I did it for you or something like that type of deal. Doesn't even have to talk. It could just be a gesture, a nod or something.
Yeah,
like,
but
you approve, and then Roman like, good job.
It would have been adding too many layers to something like that was like.
But I'm saying it more instead of in the sense of reestablishing that pecking order. Who is really in charge?
I think the best way that they could have done it was like after The Rock whoops his ass, right, and then the show is about to end. He pulls out his phone and then he's like, call Roman Reigns, and then it's like, yo, Roman, I took care of business, or it's taken care of. That would have been nice. That would have been good.
You're saying that, and I was kind of thinking the same thing also. And then I was listening to Bust It Open also. It bothered me because Bully Ray, while he was saying, he's like, oh, what about this? And I was like, oh shit, I think he's gonna say the same thing I was thinking, which is have Roman instead of a phone call, FaceTime call, just so he can see Cody, and he can and The Rock can then say like, I got you.
Like a mob boss. Yeah. Like they
that
keep their hands clean the whole time.
Yeah, but it's something like that. Even though, don't tell me you wouldn't have enjoyed seeing Roman do that same thing to Cody.
Oh hell!
Forget about the storyline. Forget about the storyline.
Like
just
how
in terms of
like how he did to Kevin Owens. Do you remember when he beat the piss out of Kevin Owens? Like at the beginning, that he said, you know who I am? I'm the tribal chief. I am your tribal chief, the one that provides for you and your family and your kids. I was like, bro.
Well, that's when he used to go real
need
hard
that.
with those
We need that.
with those
Roman
promos.
back.
That I don't know if it's gonna happen because now The Rock is that guy now. I guess.
That is true.
And he's on a different level because Roman used to keep it pretty, more cerebral. The Rock's more like, I'm just gonna whoop your ass. and that's what happens when you fuck with the final boss.
When you fuck with the final boss.
I was like,
I mean, I knew it. They ain't even had to like, you ain't even had to guess it. It was just like, bro, like you clearly.
You knew he was gonna say that.
Yeah.
And you knew what he was gonna say too. Like at that point, it's almost he has to say that at that point.
Yeah.
But I think, but like I said, honestly, it was great. The visual of Cody with the blood and everything on his hair was great. The Rock looking deranged but controlled. Also, he looked crazy but controlled. Like he just looks like he's
Cody's
just full of piss
finally
and vinegar,
suffering.
like they say. Yeah, and it took how long?
2 years.
2 years? 2 years?
2 years
For us to see this?
Vince McMahon to be out of the company, Triple H to not take the reins on writing, and then The Rock to join the TKO board. Like,
No, it was a perfect storm. Honestly, it was the perfect storm. The whole Cody Cryberry thing added to it because then I'm not sure. Some people speculate that they were always going to do this, which I mean it wouldn't shock me. Or maybe The Rock was like, okay, let's do this. I'll start here, and if there's a lot of backlash, I'll just turn heel. But if not, I'll just continue and go against Roman. Fine, right? Whatever. He may have had that planned in that way. I don't think there's any way they would have predicted exactly how it's going to go. But hey, that's fine. But also the whole thing with Triple H taking over. Apparently, they're saying that because even I think Ronda Rousey was saying that still Bruce Pritchard and some other Vince's guys were still texting so they can make changes to the show. So literally, Triple H now is when he finally has full control over the company. Like last year he didn't have.
You can tell at times whenever it's like you do have a lot of Triple H people getting kind of like a push or like matches and things like that.
Well, but also the way they're doing the story is like the long-term booking, which some people said, "Oh my God, it's too much. We have too many champions that have had the title for too long." I understand that, but you have to give these titles prestige after they've been thrown around. The only title that has prestige 3 years ago was the Universal Championship. That was it. No other title had prestige. Not the IC title, none of the championships, maybe some of the women's championships at certain points. But other than that, though, that was the only championship that had any relevance. Because the U.S. title didn't matter. The IC title didn't matter. The 205, whatever at that time they have, didn't matter. None of these titles mattered. Only the Universal Championship that Roman had. Why? Because they gave him long-term booking. And then now we're bearing the fruits of what they've been able to do. Because look at Gunther. Gunther's looking like a beast. Even if Gunther loses at WrestleMania, he's going straight to the main event. See, I don't care against who. Which actually,
cashing in the Money in the Bank.
Gunther?
Yeah, he's gonna steal it from Damian Priest and be like, "Bitch, do something about it."
He's like, "Te voy a dar duro." Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Start cutting a promo on him, and nah. But
realistically, let's see where they go from here, because like, it's kind of still a little bit unpredictable, like what could happen at WrestleMania, which is kind of good, but I still call that Seth Rollins is definitely gonna betray Cody, and Roman is gonna win.
But that's when. But don't give all the details. Remember, next week we're doing the prediction show.
Yeah, but I think Roman is retaining. There is still like no doubt that, like, I still have no doubt that Roman is losing, only because of how everything is playing out. And then on top of that, you have The Rock, like he said, like he's the final boss. So it's like more like this is a story of Cody and Roman. You know, I mean Cody and Rock, because hey, you took my dream match that I had with Roman. You know what I mean? Like what we've been literally putting seeds from since Young Rock. You know what I mean? And
We got involved in family business.
Exactly, and like you don't have to do that, and you know what I mean. And then so like, I think somehow I think Rock is gonna beat the shit out of Cody, and then Roman is gonna win as in Mania, and then you're gonna have at SummerSlam Cody versus Rock. Even though SummerSlam is a grip from now, but technically it's the next pay-per-view, right?
No, I think they have
Money in the Bank
right after.
Money in the Bank, and but you ain't gonna have that at Money in the Bank.
No, I think isn't there like there's Backlash, then Money in the Bank, then SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, because
remember it was called WrestleMania Backlash. They changed it.
Yeah. So then we're gonna have but Rock versus Cody is gonna pretty much happen, I believe, in SummerSlam. Because you know what they're gonna do is probably gonna be like, oh, Cody Rhodes is just gonna totally forget about what happened with Rock and Roman, and then he's gonna focus on Seth Rollins because he betrayed him.
No, because then it's supposed to be
that's
Punk
normally how
against
they
Seth
go.
anyways.
Yeah, but Punk is injured, bro.
Punk, there's videos of him. He doesn't need that thing apparently.
I don't buy that shit. He old as fuck, bro.
Not that old.
He's 48.
Yeah, well, doesn't matter.
Wrestling years, that's like old, dude.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Really?
It used to be.
Sting is the only guy that's wrestling about past 48. And AJ Styles.
Rock.
He hasn't wrestled. He's just coming out. Like,
hey, but it's fine. He still generates more money than almost anybody else.
yeah, true, but still.
Still important. That's all that
Family
matters.
above all.
Remember, he said he could use his mouth. That's all
Pause.
he said it. I didn't say it. Who said it? He said it.
He said, I'm just gonna use my mouth for some poo-tang pie. But anyways,
If
man.
you smell,
Facts. That was disturbing. Okay, so anyways, let's go ahead and cut it off.
What? I'm just quoting The Rock.
All right, guys, this was your boy JJ. You got Javi over there. Don't forget about our live stream. Don't forget about we're gonna also be at NXT Stand and Deliver. So if you're gonna be there, hey, shout us out, and then we'll meet up with you guys just to say what up and have a couple conversations or whatever. So yeah, a couple haters, but anyways, deuces.
Bye.
I'm going to sleep.